Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise here in year number 3. Last episode, we had a good chance to win the first game against the Beewolves this season, but ended up dropping it 9-8 in heartbreaking fashion, thanks in large part to reliever Luis Bulgar, who, as he will now further be known as Bad Luck Bulgar, gave up 5 earned runs in the last 2 innings of the game to seal the deal and force us to lose by 1 run, giving rookie Arena Barnes her first victory out of the bullpen for the Beewolves. With that loss, we fall to 0-3 on the year, and we release Bulgar into the free agent pool as we bring in third-year veteran reliever Lubbock Kirby, who I believe comes over from the Beewolves organization. I'm going to go ahead and check that real quick while we have time. No, the Blowfish organization, yes, and his career is 1-1. He has an ERA just under 3 at 2.77, and a solid whip of just under 1.5. Very solid career numbers for Kirby. He'll be in the bullpen, well rested, ready to go here for our next matchup against the Beewolves, who come in at 3-0 on the mound for them. Left-hander Deshaun Levon, who is no decision against us in his career, but the 2 starts he has made against us, the Beewolves have won both of them. And we'll come in at 0-3 with right-hander Latoya Lumberg, the third-year veteran on the mound, coming over from the wide loads in the off-season. She will be joining us as our number 4 starter this season. Lineup for today's game, leading off at catcher Hank Hart, followed by rookie center fielder Isaac Crush. Batting third, shortstop Jesus Gould. Batting fourth over at third base, Sky Rodriguez, making her first start of the year. Batting fifth, left fielder Buster Biggs. Batting sixth, back in the lineup, first baseman Hercules Bentley on a prove-it deal. Batting seventh, second baseman Jamie Pollard. Batting eighth, rookie right fielder Nolan Lawson in for Dax Jarvis to give him a day off to fix his mojo. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Latoya Lumberg. Let's go ahead and get it on. Alrighty, getting ready for their 4th straight game here at home to start the season. It's our last one before a 2-game road trip against the wide loads, which possibly could be a doubleheader. We'll have to check the schedule to see if they're back-to-back or just 2 games on the schedule again. Beewolves looking to remain perfect at 4-0 while we're trying to get in the win column. And what I meant by a prove-it contract for Bentley, if he does not do anything this game offensively, he's gone. I will sign Mashed Taters, his former Nemesis teammate, who's 10 years older than him, and who's actually a better player on paper. Alrighty, let's get it on. Knox, Dexteras, and Goyo up first for the Beewolves. It's Enrique Goyo in the lineup today. He was sat out game 1 to fix his mojo for the Beewolves. Knox leading off, locked in. He had 3 hits in the first game, hitting .500 on the year with a homer and 3 RBIs. Facing veteran Latoya Lumberg. Lineup for the Beewolves after Knox at his shortstop Hanley Dexteras. Then left fielder Enrique Goyo, who was on the bench for the first game. Batting fourth, catcher Steve Monstour. He is locked in. Pinch hit in the first game, he got walked. Batting fifth, third baseman Henry Hamster. Batting sixth in right field today, Yoink Sachs. He was in left field in the first game as Ayala goes to the bench. Batting seventh in center once again is Hayden Wynn, who homered in the first game. Batting eighth, first baseman Kobe Kingman, who is still tense, but he does have 1 hit on the year now, which was a big 2-run homer in the first game. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Deshaun Levon. Lumberg is set, ready to go. Fastball high, ball 1. Football down and away. Line left center field, hit well. Crush giving chase. Makes the catch at the warning track, 1 down. Next up, shortstop Hanley Dexteras, hitting .231 with 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball up in the first pitch. Grounded hard to third, right at Rodriguez. She'll make the easy play. 2 down. 2 down. Bases empty for left fielder Enrique Goyo, who's not in the lineup for the first game. He's got low pitch active here, hitting .333 on the season, and he has a newly acquired trait, tough out. Goyo got that between last season and this season. Change inside, misses, ball 1. Goyo's second year, I believe, with the Beewolves here in the series. He starts in the Wild Pigs. Fastball up is fouled back, 1-1. Curveball up and away is high, 2-1. Workball middle plate, popped up left center. Crush over for it, now calling for it. He's going to catch the easy fly, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lumberg here in the first. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Hart, Crush, and Gould do up against Deshaun Levon, the southpaw. Leading off, catcher Hank Hart. He pinch hit in the first game against the Beewolves. Ended up flying out in the 9th inning. Hitting .364 with 2 RBIs on the year. Levon's first pitch of the season. Slider in there, middle of the plate, 0-1. Fastball up and in, chop the second. Right there for it, Knox. He'll make the play, 1 down. Next up is rookie center fielder Isaac Crush, hitting .182 on the year with 2 RBIs. First 2 career RBIs for Crush came at the end of the first game against the Beewolves. He hit an RBI, 2 RBI triple in the 9th inning of that contest to bring us within 2 runs. He would then go on to score a run later in the inning. Change up low, ball 1. Fastball down and away is low. 2-0 the count to Crush. Look out now. Fastball middle plate just off the end of the bat. 2-1. Little amped up was Crush. Fastball down, grounded at the middle, off Levon's glove, ricocheting the knock, so barehand at the first, in time to get Crushed, 2 down. Bases empty for shortstop Jesus Gould, who went 1 for 4 on the first game against the Beewolves. Hit a bases clearing double, 3 RBI double with the bases loaded, and then he had a sac fly in the final inning of the game. Power versus lefty active here against Levon. First pitch comes in, fastball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, hard ground at the middle, base hit for Gould as he sends that up the middle into center. He'll be on with the first hit today for either club. 2 down. And that'll bring up third baseman Sky Rodriguez with power and contact versus lefty here against Levon. Hitting .333 on the year. She had her first hit last episode as a pinch hitter. Fastball away, misses, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0 the count. Look out now, don't do it. Fastball up and in, swung late, 2-1, just missed it. Fastball down and away, line at the middle, base hit for Rodriguez. She dumps that into center field. 2 2-out hits, have 2 on with 2 down, as that'll bring up the 5-hitter today. Left fielder Buster Biggs, batting .333 on the year. He had 1 hit in the last game, hitting a homer with 2 RBIs on the season. Change up inside, misses, ball 1 as Biggs facing his old teammate Levon here. Slider low, 2-0 the count, look out now. Fastball, change up away, lined right at the third baseman Hamster, and that will end the inning. Big rip by Biggs, but it was robbed. To the second, we're scoreless. Monstour, Hamster, and Sachs due up for the Beewolves. Catcher Steve Monstour leading off. Power versus righty active for the locked-in catcher. He had 1 at-bat in the first game, which ended up being a walk. Hitting .444 with 4 homers and 7 RBIs. Work ball down in the way. Check swing outside, ball 1. Down and in. Chopped up the middle to short. Charging Gould will barehand and fire to first. 1 down. Next up is third baseman Henry Hamster with high pitch active. He had 3 hits in the first game, hitting .400 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Change at the knees. Grounded hard. Foul. 0-1. Ball down in the way. Grounded to the middle, and that is a seeing eye single into center. First hit for Hamster and the Beewolves as he's on with 1 down. Next up is right fielder Dwayne Sachs. Also had 3 hits in the first game, hitting .500 with 3 RBIs. He also stole a base in the first game as well. Change away in the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and in, fouled off, 0-2. K-Man active for the first time this year for Lundberg. Work ball down and in, line at the middle, past the diving Pollard into center field. First and second with 1 down in the inning. Sachs on with his first hit as he's locked in, and that'll bring up center fielder Hayden Wynn, batting .625 with 1 homer and 2 RBIs as he hit a home run in the first game, and then he also, I believe, later in the game had a sac fly. Fastball away, check swing strike called, 0-1. Work ball up and in, bloop to right center field and shallow. Crush had to stop and figure out where it was as he slides to get it in. That is going to be an RBI single for a win as it's 1-0 Beewolves. Runners at the corners now for Kingman, the first baseman, who's tense. Hitting .125 on the year with a 2-run homer last episode. That was his only hit of the contest, so far the only hit of his season as well. Change up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Curveball down in the way. Low in the dirt. Good take, 1-1. Him down and in. Blew it by him, 1-2 the count as K-Man activates. Him up and away. Runner goes, taken. Throw down by Hart. Just late. Stolen base for Wynn as he beats the throw. Wynn's first steal of the season. He is 1 for 1. 2-2 the count here to Kingman. Curveball down and in. Chop behind the plate. 2-2 still the count. Change it down. Chop to second. Pollard charges. He'll make the play to first. RBI ground out for Kingman. It's 2-0 Beewolves. That's his 3rd RBI of the year. Lundberg now tense. Now to bring up the pitcher Levon, getting his first at bat of the year, looking to drive in the runner from third. Work ball down on the first pitch. Low ball 1. Change up. Line by Levon to center field. Crush back a step to his left. Makes the catch on the liner, and that will end the inning. But the Beewolves get 2 in here in the inning with an RBI single by Wynn and an RBI ground out there by Kingman. Bottom 2, it's 2-0. Bentley, Pollard, and Lawson, 6, 7, 8 do up for the Heaters. Leading up Hercules Bentley, first baseman batting 111 on the year, 1 for 9. Needing to do something big here this episode if he wants to stay on the team. Fastball put in high, ball 1. Fastball put in, strike call, 1-1. Fastball away, grounded to second. 1 hopper to Knox on the backhand, 1 down. Next up, Jamie Pollard, second baseman, only hitting $154 on the season. No hits or homers or RBIs yet. Fastball up and away, high, ball 1. Fastball up, swung late, 1-1. Sliders outside from Levon, 2-1. Fastball down and in, driven by Pollard, left center field. Hit well, carrying well to the warning track at the wall. Leaping his win, it is gone. Fireball coming at you in the Heaters bullpen. First career home run for Jamie Pollard as the second baseman delivers his first of the year and his first RBI as well. It is 2-1. Heaters on the board. Next up, center field, right fielder Nolan Lawson, the rookie. He went 2 for 4 in his debut last episode against the Beewolves. He's now back in the lineup to give Jarvis a day off. Fastball to letters, 0-1. Fastball down at the way, grounded to short, right at Dexterez. Easy play to first, 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher, Lumberg, getting her first at bat. Fastball away, line down the left field line, off the end of the bat, into foul territory. That gets off the wall, out of play, 0-1. Slider put in, foul back, 0-2 the count to Lumberg. Fastball away, fouled off again, it's still 0-2. Slider down in the way, line at the middle. Dexter is there on a hop, picks it behind the bag, fires to first in time to end the inning. But the Heaters on the board on the back of the first career home run by Jamie Pollard. I'll have to check that after the game, remind me. To the third, it is 2-1. Knox, Dexterez, and Goyo due up. Here's Freddie Knox. He's 0 for 1 today. Still locked in, though. First pitch fastball at the letters. Fouled back, 0-1. Change it down in the way. Chop to third. Rodriguez right there. Makes the play to first. 1 down. Next up, shortstop Hanley Dexterez. 0 for 1 today with a ground out to third base. Work ball down in the way in the first pitch. Grounded to second. Pollard to his left cuts it off. Fires to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Goyo, who's 0 for 1 today. Low pitch active. First pitch curveball up and in. Strike called at the letters, 0-1. Work ball away. Outside, 1-1. Goyo flew out to center his first time up. Fastball middle in, driven by Goyo. Left center field, hit well. Crush going back to the warning track at the wall. Leaping off the fence as it misses a home run by inches. Goyo looking for third. Here's the throw from Crush. It's going to be close. Just late. It is a triple for Goyo. He's 90 feet away from scoring with 2 down for Monstour. Grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Work ball middle in on the first pitch. Foul back. 0-1. Curveball away. Outside. 1-1. Change it down and away. Low. 2-1. Fastball middle away. Lined in the hole to third. Base hit for Monstour into left, and that's his another RBI for him on the year. His 10th. 3-1 Beewolves lead. Next up, Hamster. 1 for 1 with a single today. Is Lumberg now tense. Fastball at the knees on the first pitch. Line to right at Lawson. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning. Beewolves get another run back as Monstour hits a 2-out RBI single. Bottom 3, it is 3-1. Hart, Crush, and Gould do up for the Heaters, top of the lineup. Hank Hart leading off. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball middle in, skied to right center off the end of the bat. Over for it is going to be the right fielder Sachs. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up after him is rookie center fielder Isaac Crush. Lined out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Change up away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball at the D's, 0-2. Good pitch from Levon to get ahead. Slider down and in. Crush rips it to right center. Will that get down? No, it won't. Win runs it down in the gap. 2 down. That'll bring up Jesus Gould, who singled in the first inning. He's 1 for 1. Powers lefty still active for Gould. LeBon sets and fires. Slider hangs. Line to right field. Right in the glove of Saxon. That's a 1-2-3 inning for LeBon. Got lucky there. To the 4th, it's 3-1. Sax, Wynn, and Kingman do up against Lumberg. Going Sax leading off. 1 for 1 with the singles. He's locked in. Curveball away in the first pitch. Strike called as it floats in. 0-1. Fastball up and in. High. 1-1. Workball down and in. Low. 2-1. Also inside. Changeup up and away. Chased it outside. 2-2. K-man active here for Lumberg. Fastball up and in. High. 3-2. Okay, block prone also active now for Lumberg. Curve out the knees. Ripped hard at the line. Fair ball into the left field corner. That'll be extra bases for Sax. Biggs gets to it and gets it in, but it is a leadoff double for the speedster. Sax in the scoring position here. He's 2 for 2. Next up, Hayden Wynn. He's singled in a run his first time up. He's 1 for 1 and locked in. First pitch changeup up and away. Outside ball 1 as Lumberg tense once more. Fastball up and in. Check swing strike. 1-1. Workball down and in. Chop foul. 1-2. K-man active versus tough out here. Who will win the fight? Workball down and away in the dirt. 2-2. Good take. Zoom down in the way. Sky to right center off the end of the bat. Crush back a few steps into right center. He's there. Winds up and fires. Sax tagging for third. He will beat the throw. He is 90 feet away from scoring with 1 down for Kingman, who already has an RBI ground out today. He is 0 for 1. Now at 3 RBIs on the season for Kobe. Fastball down the way in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball middle in. Chop foul out of play. 0-2. Change up and away. Swung through it. Strike 3. First punch out for Lumberg on the season. 2 down. Runner at third for LeBon. He lined out to center his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Change it down in the way in the first pitch. Check swing outside. Good take by LeBon. Ball 1. Fastball up and in. Inside. 2-0. About the knees. Strike called at the knees. 2-1. Good floater. Workball down and in. Low. 3-1 as walk prone activates. Fastball middle plate. Popped out of play. Full count now. K-man active as well. Change up in the dirt. Ball 4. First walk of the day for Lumberg. LeBon on. Runners at the corners for Knox. He's 0 for 2. He is lined out and flown out. Grounded out. 0 for 2 day for Freddie. Fastball up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Ball down in the way. Chop to third. Rodriguez charges. She'll make play to first. Low throw. Picked by Bentley to save the error, and that ends the inning as we strand 2. Bottom 4. It is 3-1 still Beewolves. Rodriguez, Biggs, and Bentley. Middle lineup up. Rodriguez singled back in the first inning. She's 1 for 1 today. Now batting 2 for 4 in the season. Slider down in the way. Check swing. 0-1. Called strike. Chase the fastball outside. Dribbler to second. Charging Knox. A bare hand to first. 1 down. Buster Biggs up next. He flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Or lined out to third. Sorry. Fastball at the knees. 0-1 down and in. Good pitch from LeBon. Sliders outside. 1-1. Slider away. Biggs goes with the pitch. Lines at left center field. Hit pretty well. Carrying to the warning track. Diving and out of the reach off the glove of Goyo. I don't think he even made contact with it. Biggs thought about third. He'll get back to second as he's going to be on with a 1-out double. Hopefully Goyo's okay. He did smack his face up against the fence. Hercules Bentley up next. 0 for 1 today. He seems fine. Looks like we'll be good to continue. Might need to check him for a concussion after the game though. Bentley grounded out to second base his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Batting 1 for 10 on the year now. Strike inside, 0-1. Good fastball from LeBon. Chased it up and away on the heater, 0-2. Fastball down and in, line to third, right at Hamster for the 2nd out. Next up, Jamie Pollard. He homered his first time up. First of his career, possibly. I'll have to check it later. 1 for 1 today. So far, the only run for our offense. Fastball down, chopped and chased the second. Knox gets it the first, ends the inning. A little over-aggressive on that one. Got to stop doing that shit. To the 5th, 3-1 the score. Heart of the lineup coming up for the Beewolves here. Dexterez, Goyo, and Monster due up. Dexterez leading off. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts the third. Fastball down the way in the first pitch. Strike call, 0-1. Work ball down and in. Low, 1-1. Good take. Change up away. Popped up foul behind the plate. Hart going back. He'll watch it drift over the backstop. 1-2. Tough out versus K-Man, who will win the fight this time. Go down and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 1-2 remains the count. Fastball middle in. Line at the middle of the second. Pollard dives. Makes the nice catch. 1 down. Good job, Jamie. Next up, Goyo. 1 for 2 with the triple. Low pitch active here for Goyo. He's also scored a run. Change up outside. Ball 1. Fastball up and in the first pitch. Second pitch fouled back. 1-1. Four seamer up and in. Check swing strike. 1-2. K-Man active versus tough out now. Work ball up. Check swing. Ooh, good take. Just high. 2-2. Ball up and away. Line down the right field line. That is foul. 2-2 remains the count to Goyo. Rip it in. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Change up and away. Driven by Goyo to center field. Hit pretty well. Crush retreating to the warning track. He's there. Puts it away. Dead center. 2 down. Ballpark just big enough to hold that one, thankfully. Next up, Monster. Singled and run last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also grounded out once. First pitch forkball down. Chop the short. Charging his Gould. Will barehand at the first. In time to get Monster, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 inning for Lumberg here in the 5th. Bottom 5, it's 3-1. Lawson, Lumberg, and Hart. 8-9-1 due up for the Heaters as we look to get back in this fight. Lawson leading off, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball away, line to the left center gap by Lawson. That is extra bases for the Speedsters. That rolls all the way to the wall. Dying there. Here's Wynn getting it in. That'll be a leadoff double for the rookie as Lawson's in scoring position. Ready to go, Nolan. He's locked in. Next up, Lumberg. 0 for 1 today. Bunt defense being shown. Pick off the second. Back in time is Lawson. Slider at the knees. Chopped at the middle. Base hit in the center. Seeing eye single for Lumberg. Around third is Lawson. He will score. RBI for Lumberg. Her first of the year and her first hit. It's 3-2. Next up, Hank Hart. Tying run at first. None down for the Heaters. He's 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out and lined out. Fastball down and in. Line to right center. Sinking quickly. Wynn does not get there, but he will throw out the runner at second as Lumberg did the smart thing and froze. 1 down, and that'll bring up Crush, who's 0 for 2 today. He's lined out and flown out today. Change up in the dirt. Ball 1. Change up and away. Strike called. 1-1 to Isaac. Slider middle in. Grounded the second. Knocks backhands. Flips the second 1. Dexter's the first. Double play. And that ends the inning. Crush 0 for 3. But the Heaters get an RBI in on the single by Lumberg. 3-2 to the 6th. Hamster, Sacks, and Wynn do up for the Beewolves. There's Hamster. Henry 1 for 2 today with a single. 5-hitter looking for his second hit of the game. There's his fastball down in the way. Low ball 1. Good take. Curveball up and in. Fouled back. 1-1 the count as he slaps it behind the plate. Forkball down. Chop the first. Bentley over. Backhands it cleanly. He'll run to the bag and beat Hamster in the foot race. 1 down. Next up, Sacks. Going 2 for 2 today. He's got a double, a single, and I believe... No, he doesn't steal. He hasn't stolen yet today. Fastball down the way in on the first pitch. Grounded the second. Right at Pollard. He'll charge. Make the play. 2 down. Sacks down to neutral, and that'll bring up Hayden Wynn. 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. And he's also stolen a base. He's the one that stole. Forkball down in the way in the first pitch. In the dirt. Ball 1. Good take. Fastball up and in. Popped up. Broken bat behind the mound. Lumberg is there. Latoya squeezes it, and that's a 1-2-3 inning in the 6th for her. She is now locked in. Bottom 6, it's 3-2. Hearted lineup up for the Heaters. Gould, Rodriguez, and Biggs. Looking to tie the game. Here's Gould, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out last time up. Change up away outside, ball 1. Change up low and away, 2-0 the count. Look out now, don't do it. Change up inside, ripped hard and foul. 2-1 for Gould. Fastball away, line to second, right at Knox. 1 down. Next up, Rodriguez, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out last time up. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball inside, strike call, 1-1. Up and in with the heater inside, 2-1. Change it down and in, turned on and fouled off. 2-2 the count to Sky. Slider down at the knees, turned on by Rodriguez, ripped to left field, carrying well on the line. Robbing her of a home run is Goyo, you bastard. 2 down, base is empty, and here's Buster Biggs. 1 for 2 with a double last time up. Change of away, line down the left field line into the corner. Extra bases for Biggs as that rolls away from Goyo into the corner. Goyo gets it in, but it is a double for Biggs. His second of the game, he's 2 for 3. Runner in scoring position as the tying run. Here's Bentley, who's 0 for 2. Lined out last time up to third. He's also grounded out to second. 0 for 2 today. Change up away outside and high. Ball 1. Slider at the knees, grounded at the middle. Diving his dexterous to rob him of a hit. He'll throw to first. In time to get out the slow-footed Bentley, who's 0 for 3 today. To the 7th, it's 3-2 still. Kingman, Levon, and Knox due up for the Beewolves against Lumberg, who's almost at 80 pitches. She has enough in the tank for 1 more inning, though. Here's Kingman, 0 for 2 with an RBI groundout today. He struck out swinging last time up, I believe. Fastball down and in on the first pitch, strike called. 0-1 as Lumberg locked in here. Curveball down on the way, low in the dirt, 1-1, good take. Change up and in, fouled off, 1-2. Came in active here. Forkball down and in. Chased it inside, strike 3. Second punch out for Lumberg, 1 down. Levon up next. He's 0 for 1 today. Walked last time at the plate. He's also lined out the center. Change up and away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1 just missed. Fastball at the knees. Grounded hard to third, right at Rodriguez. She'll make the play to first. 2 down in the inning. Next up is Knox, who's 0 for 3 and no longer locked in. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch. Low in the dirt, outside. Ball 1. Fastball up. Strike called. 1-1. Forkball down and in the dirt. 2-1. Curveball down in the way. Fouled off. 2-2. Came in active for now. Lumberg. Change up and in. Fouled back. We'll do it again. 2-2 still the count. Fastball away. Grounded hard to first. Right at Bentley on the backhand. He'll run to the bag. He'll beat Knox. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Lumberg in the 7th. Bottom 7 it is 3-2. Pollard, Lawson, and Lumberg. Bottom of the lineup due up for the Heaters here in the 7th. Lumberg will exit here after 7 innings. She gives up 6 hits, 1 walk, 3 earned runs, no homers. Very good pitching performance for the veteran. Although she is in line for the loss, it is a quality start. Here's Pollard, 1 for 2 with a solo homer today. Grounded out last time up. Fastball in there at the knees, 0-1. Changeup chased outside, 0-2. Slow it down, Jamie. Changeup away, pulled foul, still 0-2. Changeup away, pulled foul again, still 0-2. Fastball down, chopped up the middle, base hit for Pollard. A seeing eye single to center. His second hit today, he's 2 for 3. Tying run on to start the inning for the Heaters. Here's Nolan Lawson. Rookie doubled last time up and then scored a run. He's 1 for 2. Currently locked in. Fastball up and away, strike called, 0-1. Runner goes. Fastball up and in inside. Throw down by Monstour. In time to get the slow-footed Pollard, 1 down. It's a good thought. Jamie 0 for 1 on steals this year. 1-1 the count to Lawson. Change at the knees. Hard grounder past the shortstop into left. Base hit for Lawson. His second hit today. He's 2 for 3. Speedster on at first with 1 down, and that'll bring up the pitcher slot Lumberg, who we will pinch hit for. She's up over 80 pitches now in the day. 1 for 2 at the plate with the RBI single and I believe a ground out. That was at 90 pitches. Going to the bench here. We are going to turn it over to third baseman Jax Trevino. So he's going to try and get it done. Batting 2 for 6 on the year. He went 0 for 4 last episode as a starter. Fastball put in high, ball 1. Pick off to first, Lawson back safely. Changing Joe, fastball up high, 2-0. Oh, swing through a changeup, 2-1. Fastball up, line by Torino to left center, but that's going to hang up for win, 2 down. Unlucky. Coming up next is going to be Hank Hart, the catcher. He's 0 for 3 today. Fastball down the middle, line to left center. That is down for a single. Going for third is Lawson. Throw coming in is cut by Dexteras. Throw back to first late. Single for Hart. He's 1 for 4. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Isaac Crush. Rookie is 0 for 3. Big spot. Let's see if he can deliver. Deshaun Levon, though, is done here after 6 2/3. He gives up 10 hits, 2 earned runs. Both runners on base, his responsibility. Coming out of the bullpen for the Beewolves, former Heaters reliever Dur Neverwalker, who we have not seen since year number 1. Neverwalker was the only reliever for the Beewolves not to appear last episode, so he is fully rested. Here's a look at his numbers on the season. Dur is 1-0. He has a 6.75 ERA and a 150 whip. 1 earned run given up in an inning and a third. He's given up 2 hits as well with a strikeout. Batting average against .333. Still leading up his name and not walking anybody. Dur trying to get out of the jam here in the 7th. 2 down. Runners at the corners for the rookie Crush, who is 0 for 3 today. Fastball put in, chased it high. 1-1, 0-1. Fastball put in, fisted to left center. Dexteras leaps and robs him of a base hit because I can't have anything nice. Crush 0 for 4 today, and that'll end the inning as we strand runners at the corners. Coming out of the bullpen for us is going to be... Going to be rookie right-hander Romeo Garner as he'll take over on the mound for Trevino. To the 8th, it's 3-2. Dexteras, Goyo, and Monstour do up. Hard lineup for the Beewolves here in the 8th. So a quality start there for Levon after 6 2/3, giving up only 2 earned runs. Here's Dexteras leading off for the Beewolves. He's 0 for 3. Garner made 1 appearance, his debut back on opening day. He threw 1 inning. He gave up 2 earned runs for an 18 ERA and a 3 whip. 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 homer, and 1 strikeout. Batting average against 400 on the year for Romeo. He also gave himself a nasty blister on his index finger, but thankfully it's healed up enough where it's not factoring into his ratings. So he's good enough to pitch today. Fully rested, having sat out the last 2 appearances. Cutter down and then strike called, 0-1. Go down in the way. Shot line to first. Bentley over. Makes the catch on the liner. 1 down. Goyo up next. 1 for 3 with a triple and a run scored today. He's also robbed a home run in the field. You bitch. First pitch fastball middle inside on the check. 1-0. Slider up and away. Line by Goyo to left center field. He got all that one, folks. It is gone. Home run for Goyo into the first row of left center, as that's an insurance run for the Beewolves here in the 8th. First of the year for Enrique, and it is 4-2 Beewolves. Monstour up next, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. He's locked in. Slider down in the way on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and in. Inside, 1-1. Fastball up and in. Foul back, 1-2 the count. Curveball up and in. Fouled off, still 1-2. Cutter up and away. Fouled off, we'll do it again, 1-2. Slider down and in. Low in the dirt, 2-2. Four-seamer down in the way. Swing through it, strike 3. First punch up for Garner. 2 down in the inning. Here is Henry Hamster. Third baseman, 1 for 3 today with a single. Slider at the knees on the first pitch. Strike called away, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Inside, 1-1. Cutter middle away. Popped up down the right field line. Foul territory. Lawson coming over. Got to use that speed to get there. Overdove. 1-2 the count. Good effort, though. Love to see it. Curveball down and in. Way inside. Backing him off the plate. 2-2. Fastball away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Back-to-back case for Garner to end the inning. But he gives up a solo homer to Goyo as the Beewolves get an insurance run. It is 4-2. Bottom 8. Hearted lineup up for the Heaters here. Gould, Rodriguez, and Biggs. Trying to score off of Neverwalker, their old teammate. Gould leading off, 1 for 3 with a single. Two-seamer down and in inside. Ball 1 from Durr. Fastball up and in. Driven by Gould to left of center. Right there is Wynn. 1 down. Next up, Rodriguez. 1 for 3 with a single. Robbed of a home run last time up by Goyo. No power trade active here or contact trade against the righty Neverwalker. Fastball outside misses. Ball 1. Fastball up, line to right center. Diving is Knox to rob her of a base hit. 2 down. Here's Biggs. 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles his last 2 times at the plate. Fastball middle in. Bloop down the line. Foul. 0-1 on the left side. Curveball down and in is bouncing in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball up and away. Ground and then hold a short. Diving is Dexter's, making the stop. Fires to first, but late. Infield single for Biggs. He's 3 for 4. Two-out single keeps the inning alive. Tying run at the plate for Bentley. He's 0 for 3 today. Grounded out last time up. He's grounded into a double play. He's grounded out and lined out. Maybe his last chance to dance. Fastball away misses. Ball 1. Pick off to first. Back safely is Biggs. 1 of the count. Fastball up. Fouled off. Bentley is late. 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2-1 the count. Slider away. Bloop to left field shallow. Goyo in. Makes the catch, and Bentley has gone 0 for 4. He is getting cut at the end of this game. To the 9th, it is 4-2. Sachs, Wynn, and Kingman due up for the Beewolves. Looking to extend the lead. There's Sachs, 2 for 3 today, double and a single. Fastball down and in on the first pitch, line to third. Past the diving Rodriguez, base hit into the corner. Extra bases for Sachs once again. So he's going to lead off with another double, his 3rd hit today. He's locked in. Here's Wynn, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Curveball down on the first pitch. Check swing low, ball 1. Stealer active for Sachs at second. Heater away. Chased it outside, 1-1. Cutter inside. Chased, 1-2. Tough out active here. Curveball down and in. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Hart looks the runner back. Fires to first. 1 down. 3rd punch up for Garner. Next up is Kingman. 0 for 3 with an RBI ground out today. Still tense. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1. Curveball down, in the dirt, 2-0. Slider up and in, high, 3-0. Cutter middle of the plate, fouled off by Kingman, 3-1. Four-seamer down in the way, fouled off, full count. Curveball up, way high, ball 4. First walk for Garner, as I let that go too early. 2 on, 1 down for the pitcher, Neverwalker. He will bat. First bat of the year for Durr. Bunt shown and pulled back. Ball 1. Four-seamer up and in. Bunt shown. Drop down. Garner, no play anywhere else. Will go to first. 2 down on the successful sacrifice. Here's Knox. 0 for 4 today. Looking to drive in some runs. Cutter away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Curveball up and in. Strike called. Floating in there. 1-1. Four-seamer up and away. Chased it high, 1-2. Big pitch for Garner. Slider down and away. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 1-2. Cutter up and in. Chased it high, strike 3. 4th punch up for Garner as he strands 2. Bottom 9. We're down 4-2. Last chance to dance. Bottom of the lineup up for the heaters here. Pollard, Lawson, and a pinch hitter for Garner. There's Jamie Pollard. He's 2 for 3 today. Second baseman is homered and singled today. Dig Eforto, the defensive replacement, comes on for Kingman over at first. That's the only change for the Beewolves, as Neverwalker is going for the save. He's going for the 7-out save as that fastball's in the dirt. Ball 1. Curveball's inside. 2 out the count to Pollard. Look out now. Be careful, Durr. Fastball up, line to right field, but right at Sachs. 1 down. Jesus Christ. Lawson up next. Rookie 2 for 3 today. He's doubled and singled. He's still locked in. Fastball away, bloop down the left field line, foul, 0-1. Fastball up and in, check swing, 0-2. Fastball up and away, liner to third, 1 hopper to Hamster. He'll pick it cleanly to first, 2 down. Base is empty for the pitcher slot, Garner. He's our last chance. We'll pinch hit for him. Going to go to... Injured second baseman Caleb Golden, who was strained after the groin injury last episode, but he is locked in. And if I use him only as a pinch hitter and sub him off immediately, he should be fine. Batting .538 with 2 RBIs on the year. Golden looking to extend the game any way he can. Check swing the dirt on the curveball. Good take. Ball 1. Golden and Never Walker were never teammates in the series. Golden came in year 2. Never Walker was gone by the end of year 1. Fastball chased in the dirt. 1-1. Fastball up, driven by Golden to center. He got a piece of it, but back at the wall. Warning track is going to be Win. He puts it away, and that's a 1-2-3 ninth inning for Never Walker. Beewolves win 4-2 today as the Heaters start the season 0-4 for the first time in the series. Just can't seem to do anything right this year. 4-2 the final. Stayed in it. Just couldn't do anything. We had more hits. We out-hit them again. We just couldn't fucking score. And every hard hit ball we had late in the game after the 6th inning went right at somebody. Hitless today for the Beewolves. Knox, Dexter's at the top of the lineup. Kingman at the bottom, as well as the pitcher Levon. Solo home run today for Enrique Goyo as the insurance run there in the 8th inning. RBI single for Monstour. RBI single for Hayden Wynn. And the RBI ground out for Kingman. Single by, I believe, Hamster. Monstour ended up being the winning run. On the other side for us, hitless today were Crush again, Bentley, who's going to be fired, and Trevino, the pinch hitter, as well as Golden, the pinch hitter. Solo home run today for Jamie Pollard, possibly the first of his career. I'm going to check that when we're done here. And Lumberg, the pitcher, had an RBI single as well to score the 2nd run. 3 hits today for Buster Biggs. He was the best hitter today. He had 2 doubles and a single. Also 2 hits for rookie Nolan Lawson. He's still batting an even, 500. Winning pitcher Deshaun Levon, it's a quality start for him, 6 2/3, 10 hits, 2 earned runs, his first win against us in his career. He also gave up a homer. He's 1-0 in the year. Never Walker gets his first save against his old club, first of the year as well, 2 1/3 innings, 1 hit given up. For us, Lumberg, a quality start, 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 2 strikeouts. She falls to 0-1 in the year. Garner, the rookie, 2 innings out of the pen, 2 hits, an earned run, a walk, 4 strikeouts, and a home run ball. Solid outing. Outside of the home run, he did all right. I couldn't ask for much more. Maybe not giving up a home run, but it is what it is. At least it was a solo shot. Goyo is the player of the game. 2 for 4 today. He had a triple, 2 runs scored, and he hit a solo homer. He also, in the field, robbed a home run, which could have been 4-3. Yoink Sachs finishes to runner-up, 3 for 4 today. He doubled twice and singled with a run scored. And Buster Biggs is the 3rd-place finisher, going 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a single for us. All right, another loss. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Maybe one of these days we'll run into a win by accident. One of these days. I like to think so. I might be delusional. Either way, 0-4 now, and it looks like the Wide Loads doubleheader is not an official doubleheader either, so once again, it will be split into 2 singular episodes. Alrighty, looking around the league, roster moves already being made by other teams here. Jose Carloco, the former Blowfish first baseman, is cut by the Herbisaurs as they bring in bench outfielder Linda Hand, the right fielder. Dale Nailed, the Overdogs outfielder, right fielder, former Moonstars player, is released for Betty Sparks as the former Jacks player now has a home as she'll take over duties in right field probably. Arena Barnes, the rookie reliever, is cut by the Beewolves as they bring in 3rd-year pitcher Camilla Kent, the former Grapplers reliever, who's a little bit better in the ratings department. Honestly, I wouldn't mind signing Barnes for farmhand. She is a bit of a step up from him. So we'll go ahead and star her, see how much she wants. First order of business, let's go ahead and do that real quick. We are going to bring in mashed taters. And we're going to cut Hercules Bentley. Taters is a better player on paper, and he's also cheaper. Yes, he is 10 years older, but at this point, I don't really care because we're not winning anyway with Bentley, so let's get some money back. Now up over $6 million in the budget. Alright, where is Barnes? There she is. 3.4, that's not horrible. I could probably get her under $3 million and then sign her for farmhand. I mean, we'd be spending a little bit of money, but it is what it is. She's a better pitcher than him. He has a slight edge in velocity, but pardon me, she beats him in the other 2 categories. And compared to Garner, Garner's the better player, so. Good news is Garner will be fully healed up after the next game. He didn't heal up this game because he pitched. So his finger's still Fucking hell. Still a little irritated. That should go away after next game. Alright. Any other guys we should be looking at here? We're probably going to end up cutting Buster Biggs. How much is he making? 8.2. Yeah, we probably get someone cheaper than that. Someone like maybe Aaron Bell, Patience Evergreen maybe. Volt Bolter's still out there as well. We could always go back for him. Oh, Seymour Sox, of course. Who could forget Seymour? Oh, and don't forget Raffy Slaps. We can also go for him and get rid of either Rodriguez or Trevino, depending on who we're feeling that day. It might just be another tear it down and say, fuck it, we ain't going to win anyway kind of seasons. Which I hate because, you know, I thought we had turned the corner this year, and apparently not so much. We've actually made ourselves worse. We've gotten progressively worse every season. Alright, enough depressing shit. Let's go ahead and check Jamie Pollard's numbers. Was that his first career home run? It was, in fact, his first career home run. Congratulations, Jamie. Shame you're still on a shitty team, but thank you for contributing to our success. Moderate lack of success. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and sim up to the next game here. Did what we wanted to do. Now 0-4 on the year. What are we going to do to turn the tide? I don't know. Freebooters lose 7-2 to the Mooses. They also fall to 0-4 on the year. Platypi lose 4-0 to the Grapplers. They also fall to 0-4, so we're not the only winless team at least. Nemesis hold off the Crocs to win 6-5. They improved to 2-2. Sandcats win 3-2 over the Blowfish. Buzzards hold off the Wide Loads, win 6-3 as they improve to 3-1 and take the division lead again. Hot Corners rally and hold off the Moonstars to win 11-10. Big win for them. And Overdogs win in 12 over the Jacks 5-3 despite blowing the lead in regulation. They remain tied with the Buzzards at 3-1 atop the division. Beewolves and Moose remain the only unbeaten teams in the league, both at 4-0. Capitalizing on the fact they had back-to-back games against winless teams. Next episode, we are taking on the Wide Loads for the first time this season. This is a 2-game series, so they'll both be split into singular episodes because they're not official doubleheaders. My left-hander Vern Turnburner on the hill, 0-1 with a 3.86 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP. The ace for us, we're an 0-4 on the year. And for the Wide Loads, coming off an injury, is Ansel Kraus, the ace for the Wide Loads, who comes over from the Nemesis. No record, a 0 ERA and a 1.75 WHIP. Kraus in his third year, as well as Turnburner. Let's go ahead and do player development here real quick. Won't be able to buy this one for Hiker, unfortunately, which is sad because I did like this one. Alright, now for this one. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. We're not going to be able to... We might be able to get it if it's still here, but it probably won't be. Need to focus on the young guys here. Farmhand or Nash. Since we're talking about replacing Farmhand, although this is probably the better upgrade, he's probably not going to be here. Either next episode or the episode after, and this has a higher chance of expiring. I'll take the risk that this will still be here next time. So, let's get this thing for Nash here. Yes, there is a chance at bad jumps here, but he's a catcher, first of all, so... A, he doesn't run well to begin with, so no skin off my nose. And he desperately needs a power boost, so let's go for it. Why not? I'll risk it. Gets the big roll, 16. Hey, attaboy. Up to 36. Ooh, got the 5-speed too. 6-speed, another big roll, up to 50. Does not get bad jumps. Yes! At least something went right today. Efrat Nash up to a C overall already after starting the year as a D+. Dude has gotten massive upgrade potential. And we will have enough to get this for Farmhand next time out if it's still here. Alright, let's set the lineup for next episode. Call it a day. Leading off, center fielder rookie Isaac Crush, who was hitless today, followed by left fielder Buster Biggs, who's locked in. Batting third, shortstop Jesus Gould. Batting fourth, still at third base, Sky Rodriguez against the lefty. Batting fifth, getting his first start of the year, first baseman Mash Taters, the former Nemesis veteran. Batting sixth, catcher Hank Hart. Batting seventh, rookie right fielder Nolan Lawson, still in for Jarvis. And batting eighth is 10th second baseman Jamie Pollard, as Golden is still injured, needing one more game to heal up. Batting ninth will be the pitcher, Vern Turnburner. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. Another loss. We're 0-4 on the year as we lose a tough one to the Beewolves, 4-2 today. After the game, we did cut Hercules Bentley, so he is no longer on the roster. Bring in veteran Mash Tater, saving us another $700,000 as we're up over $6 million in the budget. Now, winless after a quarter of the season, we're now starting to panic. I think if we get to 0-6, it's time to tear it down and say, fuck it, this ain't our year. Tune in next time as we take on the Wideloads for the first time this season, as we still look to get off the schneid against a really good Wideloads team who come in at 3-1. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Sorry, of course, we couldn't nail down the victory once again as we found another way to lose. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and link to Twitch down in the description below. Till next time, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off.